Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm gonna go over Casper coin and I was actually looking at I didn't realize that Casper coin actually spiked up to like $30. That's pretty crazy and it's sitting at 3 cents. You believe that? Am I saying it's gonna go up to 3 cents? Um, or excuse me, up to $30? No, I'm not saying that. But you start looking at numbers, what it's going to roll up to. You start looking at pretty massive numbers on there if you're a fan of Casper coin. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, hmm, once they fall down this far, they don't ever recover. They will never see all-time highs again. And they have an argument, but the facts are this. They don't know. They don't know for sure. They're just saying that because so many other cryptocurrencies out there are crap. Casper, on the other hand, I don't think is that. I think there's potential for it, possibly. I was concerned with that this could have been, like a flag and was coming back down to go this way. So I want to show you something as an example. Here's Phantom. And you can see when Phantom started, they probably said the same thing about Phantom, didn't they? Because it went down in 2018, it came up for a little bit in 2019, and then it went all the way back down here. And they said, it's never going to recover. It's no good. It's just a crap coin. You know how cryptocurrencies go. But then Phantom went up into this sequence right here, right? Um, so don't underestimate the power of fear and greed. That's what I'm saying. So let's go back to Casper. I'm looking at the wave sequence that it did in here. And I put this trend line on there and saying, let me check it out. And boom, it hit it right there. So we're going to take a look at this right now. And I think it's really in a decent, kind of went a little bit lower than I thought. I think it's in a really good area. Start checking out Casper because all you got to do if you're worried about Casper is play it off the 0.026 low. If you want to enter in somewhere in here, right? So what would you be risking for Casper? Let's say you got it at 0.028, you'd be risking 5% for a shot up there, possibly. It's hard to say the sequence that it's making, but when you look at this, this is kind of like XRP in a way, right? I said XRP go up in a wave like that, back up into a wave like that, back down, and it could be shooting up there. So Casper could shoot back up here, okay, and then come back and correct this whole sequence. We're just not going to know. But here's this wave, a wave, potentially wave one, back down into an A, 3, 5 for the 2, and then up here into another wave like so, guys, okay? And then back down aggressively to this wave. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It could be 1, 2, 1, 2. Usually these waves are the second 1, 2s are usually smaller than these waves, so it's bigger. So it potentially is, it's going to be a couple options, guys. So it's a couple options, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back up for a 5, and then come back over this way. So, you're talking like maybe 30, 60, 90 days, and then a correction for just as long, and then it finally gets out of there. So it could be a while for a Casper coin to do anything. But in the time being, potential, 2x right there with Casper, right here in the shorter term time frame. So we take a look at this area. I'm pretty sure that it's done. Lots of bullish divergence right there. It looks like an ABC, aggressive. Okay, so let's take a look at the wave sequence that Casper has in here. So what you would do is you'd be playing off this low of 0.026 and wait for a correction to pick it up. And the sequence had a very aggressive wave right there. Back down right here. Here's an ABC. So there's your 5. Your 1, 2, 3, 5. So it made a flat. You can see the flat right there. 1, 2. And then there is your divergence. So there's your 3. Back down for a 4, and it's coming up for a 5. Check the fibs on that. Here's your 1. There's your 2. Hit 1.618. So the target for this fifth wave is going to be right there. at 0.031 potentially. And it could probably do it pretty easy. You can see 1, 2, 1, 2 on that fifth wave. It could extend too. Realize that it could extend. So if it goes beyond your targets, it's not out of the ordinary for cryptocurrencies to extend on fifth waves. So right here would be your whole wave sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back to a correction into a 2 right there. And I would be checking it out right there at that fourth wave area. On top of this area would be probably the spot it will head to. So 0.028. And then here is your risk with a stop at, say, 0.0269, 5 to 6% risk for that potential gain going this way up there. So I think Casper's looking pretty good. It's coming together right now, guys. Long term, where is this going to end up? It just looks like it's taking a while to form a bottom down here for Casper cryptocurrency. But in the meantime, right there would be initial target, probably correct and go back down. But, you know, you can't rule out. It could have been a 1, 2, 1, 2. Probably not, just because how big this is. You know, I hope it is a 1, 2, 1, 2. But I don't think so. You just never know with some of these coins, guys. They do strange things, especially when they're smaller cap cryptocurrencies. They can do strange things and surprise you and just start ripping out of there. It could come up, do this wave right here, and then do a correction. And maybe by that time, the cryptocurrency market is full on bullish, or maybe the Fed has paused by then, say, you know, maybe March, April in a pause, and then it can really do a rip out of there into those areas. So that would be your wave 1, right? 2, and then going into a third wave potentially, guys. What I'd be looking at. So always keep the bearish in the back of your mind too. So you could have come up onto an A, B, C, and then it might just come up to here and then correct back down and on this whole section right here. All right, guys. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.